Hello, it's Gameboy here. With me is my first guest. Say hello.
Hi, I'm Backpacking Schnett.
And welcome to the name screen. Sounds fun. But in all seriousness, welcome to Sonic Advance 3, the last original title for the GBA that is a Sonic game that isn't Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis.
Oh god, yeah, Sonic Advance 3, or as I like to call it, Sonic How Could I Possibly Have Seen That in Advance 3. Oh, so cute, you're going with the music.
Yeah. Little Chow here replaces everything now. He's just a ball to the theme.
Yeah, there's a lot of remixed music in this game, isn't there?
No, not really. Well, there's like one or two, but...
Oh, it's just the menus, that's right. Who could these characters be?
Question mark in return. But for the sake of the intro, we're doing Tails and Sonic. So the changes so far is that they have a new composer with some new instruments to play with. Some of the same old 8-bit synthesis is here. I don't know, the synth? Yeah, here we go. But it has some different stuff to go with, like what we're hearing now. As far as I know, the only thing that kept the work from the last few games is the invincibility theme. Everything else, completely new.
Yeah, I did notice the music was quite different from the first two games.
I think they're mainly composed by the same person. And then the someone else took over. But did you know if in this character select screen, our gimmick here is partners.
Oh great, they took the best speech from Knuckles Chaotix. And, oh god, there's now Omochao as well.
Yeah, but unless you forcefully stand still or press up, he completely skippable. But Omochao is there for those who have no idea what the hell's going on. Sometimes he is pretty helpful.
Oh yeah, occasionally.
Well, for the most part, we're going to be skipping the little fellow. But yeah, the hub worlds are here. Each have about, well, we'll see the first ring act pretty soon. But yeah, mostly I'm going to focus on this. That is a special spring. That's how we get to the special station in this game. And the way to get to them is very, very complicated. I'm just saying that now.
Yes, it's rather convoluted as you say, because in the first game, you just have to find a spring. In the second game, you have to collect all 7 rings in each stage. But for this one...
Without dying.
Yeah, for this...
In this one... Yeah, we'll see it pretty soon, our little helper. But yeah, partners, they will come into play later on, but first we have our little Chow friend.
Oh.
This is how you get into the special stages. You gotta find out 10 of them.
Yeah, that's not 10 in each act, that's 10 in the zone overall.
Yeah. There's about 3 per act, 1 in the hub world, but every now and then there'll be a force one hidden somewhere in one of the levels. But for the most part, they do have a little guide that tells you how many you have. But they're in the Sonic Factory, which we'll get to a later video.
Oh, it gives you help in order to find them.
No help, it just tells you how many you have. Like, it tells you how many are in each zone or act.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, we'll figure it out when we get to that little area.
Ah, I see you played this in advance.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many traps which will just, catch you off guard if you try to go through a game as fast as possible.
Yep, and here's the example of the partner system. With the R button, you can actually call your partner in. And depending if you're jumping or just standing still or running, you will get a different technique depending on your character.
And also in the advance, they also have various passive effects.
Yeah. We don't notice in here because Sonic and Tails are kind of neutral to each other, but once we get to like characters like Knuckles or Amy, it becomes really obvious.
Yeah, I suppose the thing about having Sonic as your partner is not only does he allow you to reach maximum speed using his R move, but you also go much faster in general.
Do you?
Yeah, and you also get that super speed from Sonic Advance 2.
I guess I never really noticed so much of Sonic's passive ability, but I just noticed it more with the other characters more in general.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume speed would be kind of the main thing here, but that's just me.
Yeah, there is that icon in the top left, isn't there? Sonic speed.
Yeah, I guess it depends on whoever is the secondary partner and who the passive ability comes from. I think in some cases, like with Amy, it's only going to be either Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles for some reason. But I guess it's understandable there, but we'll find out in due time.
Oh god, the animation is so horrible. Do you think they had the same people doing animation for this game?
Pretty sure most of it is kind of recycled.
Yeah, a lot of it seems taken from Sonic Advance 2. I mean, it has all the same characters too.
Yeah, makes sense there.
Yeah, it's a shame though, because I think Sonic Battle came out before this. That had really good animation.
Yeah, there's a few screw-ups here and there, but I don't really notice any difference, but that's just me.
Yeah, and then they ditched it for that 3D model for Sonic Rush.
Yeah.
Anyway, you told me that originally this LP was going to be a co-op one.
Yeah, I think for the sake of net play wasn't messing up a lot of people, I decided to ditch that idea.
Yeah, I can see why. I mean, since it's designed for a GBA link cable, it can't really handle, internet connection lag.
It can. I've seen videos of it done properly. And the fun of it actually comes from the chaos, the chaos of wondering where the hell your partner is and where the hell you are. But I guess to save time, when the commentators for having to do all these hookups, get out of the way, just do it like this.
Yeah, and I can't imagine it happening between us two, since I'm, on the other side of the world.
Yeah, I can imagine that being great.
Oh, God, this enemy placement is even worse than the last game. Of course, they do kind of expect you to get that invincibility.
Yeah. There we go. Let's see, the first zone, rails are back, and unlike in the last game, like I think you mentioned this before, I think it was either you or Fred Knuckles, I forget who. But yeah, once you land on the rail, you'll land anywhere on the rail, you start grinding. But once you jump off of it, then you're gonna fall right through.
Yeah. Oh, and you can see that enemies now drop rings when you defeat them.
Kinda helpful when your ammo's out, but then again, if you do miss, then that's a whole other story.
No, I think I remember it's actually possible to use a Game Shark to get two of the same character. Yeah, so you can like pair up Sonic and Sonic or whatever, and apparently it will still work.
I gotta try it out then, see how that works out. Cause I've only seen Codebreaker code so far. Or Game Shark doesn't really work for me. Weird.
Yeah, so now that you're at super speed, I guess you can still do that special attack?
I don't think so. They need to get rid of those. Also, that's a child, that's a child.
Do you try to guess it, but the rails are just shooting you off in the other direction?
Yeah, rails in this game actually act a bit differently too. The minute you're on them, you start speeding up, even if you're going straight horizontal. Well, the first zone, the hub roads are pretty much generic at the point. But once we get to like the third zone, things start getting a lot more tricky.
Are you going to be collecting the chow off camera?
No. I said this in the OP, but I'll say here because I haven't posted that for you. It's not a 100% run. This is just a casual run because fuck finding the chow.
Yeah, that's not something I'm ever going to do again.
I was wondering how the hell you got 100% to begin with. See, I'm gonna try to at least post the special stages in new video, explaining how the hell things went from the first game they did to now.
Yeah, I think the special stages in this game are just ruined by the perspective. You can't really see where you're gonna hit the rings.
Actually, I like these ones. They're a lot more easier because it's just instead of going down as the first game, you're just going, well, we'll see at the end of the video.
And I suppose one of the very, very biggest problems in this game is the collision detection for the crushing objects.
Oh, you have no idea. Yeah, I noticed this. You notice a lot more by the third zone because there's a whole bunch of them in there. But yeah, the collision detection for those things in particular, or that your momentum stays when you're still touching them. So when you jump off of them or get out of the way, you will like just suddenly go right or left.
Yeah, a lot of the other games had a bit of leeway in regards to that. Like, they'd allow you to have maybe a quarter of your body inside, and it'll push you out. But in this game, if there's so much of the pixel is trapped between two objects, then you're dead.
So it's the Pocket Adventure syndrome.
Yeah, and well, in my little video I did before this, or just a little run through, there's this block earlier which was moving away from me, and it still managed to crush me. Just really poorly dosed.
Yeah, the blockers are just like the ones in Pocket Adventure. They are nasty.
Yeah, and the bottomless pits too are just as bad.
I haven't noticed any in the first few levels, but I think by the time you get to the fourth boss, it becomes really noticeable. No, there was some in the second and third zone. I just skipped them. Okay, not really. I recorded these all in one night. I'm trying to remember all of them at once.
Yeah, well, for the first and second games, I'd say they have pretty solid mechanics, but poor level design. This one has they're terrible both of that.
See, what I keep thinking about this, they were trying to combine the platform as of the first game, the speed as of the second one, which doesn't exactly work out the way you hope for.
Yeah, I also don't like how you have to leap up and get the right timing for ending the stage, because if you miss it, then that could cost you the gold rank.
Yeah, but I think they kind of expect you to go through the levels again and again, because you have to, for certain reward, you have to go through them again for each medal. And the boss activated once you beat all three, and it's in a handy little bubble. I thought there was a shell up here. I guess I was wrong.
And thank God they took out the running bosses from Sonic Advance 2.
Yeah, but they do introduce a new enemy. That's why there's a new main bad guy. This is Gemrold.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Kind of. I don't know the exact pronunciation. He is pretty much, if you play Sonic Battle, you recognize the style, or at least his battle stance. He is pretty much based off Emerald from that game. Who, spoilers, he died.
I suppose Revoltnik rebuilt him or something?
No, it's a completely new robot with the same idea. As it can actually, well, it can't copy abilities, but it can do so much more into his robots.
So, why is it with these games that the first boss always is hammer themed?
I don't know. I really don't know at this point, but for the sake of naming sake, let's call him the Egg Hammer Mark III. And the idea to hit him, as I'm not doing right now, is to just wait till he's on your side, and he'll try to smack you. Easy enough. But once he's under you, he'll try to crush you. And that's pretty much the entire strategy of the guy. Just let him come to you, not let you come to him.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you have one ring, you can always absorb a hit.
I've noticed that also with these bosses, they aren't exactly that difficult. Well, they are trying to be unique sometimes. Well, aside from this one, they are trying to be different. Which this will be more sense when we get to the later bosses.
And yes, just like the second game, the explosions are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I kind of like that. They also, yeah. Alright, the voice acting, we never did mention that a little bit
Yeah,
there.
it's just so tinny.
Well, you're working with a GBA sound font, I can't blame them.
Oh, here we are back in this awful special effect. It doesn't even do perspective that well.
How did they were going from what it does now? All silvers. Great.
Does it give you anything for gold medals again?
Again, you have to get all 3 medals for each level boss and like that. But anyway, it's a stage. Now I know you say you didn't like them, but I actually like these awesome music for the special stages as well.
Yeah, it's quite good. It is, I don't know, let down by the GPA's sound hardware.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh yeah, you kind of miss those rings because you can't really tell where they are.
You start getting the hang of it after the first few waves. And then it gets really easy at that point. Because they're really forgiving with the number of rings they give you.
Yeah, I guess. Although we do have some rather challenging things in the later special stages, especially regarding to how you jump.
Yeah, yeah, they do. But what you just said about the next video. I heard these little boosters here. Once you get through them, then you'll start going at max speed, and then every ring you touch will get multiplied by 2.
Yeah, I'd say it, for the most part, they're easier than Sonic Advance 2 special stages. And you didn't say how you actually get to these, for the most part. So you need to collect all 10 Chao in each zone, but after that, places all these special keys in each level. You just need to finish a level with one of the keys, and you can spend it on an attempt of a special stage.
So the idea is that if you fail it, you have to go back and get more keys.
Yeah, but you can build up, I don't know, maybe 10 of them at a time, so you don't have to go to a stage every time you fail.
Right.
But on the whole, it's a lot more manageable than Sonic Advance 2's.
Yeah, unlike the Chao, they do say, but it's still kind of a hassle. Nonetheless, Emerald. Alright then, that's the end of the first zone. So get all ready, we're gonna see you in the second zone, Sunset Hill.
Alright then, goodbye guys.